1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the address of the President of the United States here in Washington, D.C. Greetings, everyone, from Washington, D.C. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Verizon Center. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kello. And a look at Cleveland. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
And as far as the regular season goes, Kevin, this is as good as it gets. The definition of a rivalry game between these two teams is always special.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I mean, we've seen so many great contests between them in the past that it's impossible not to be amped up. Can't you tell?
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cavaliers on D. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, their shooting percentage in that game, you look at the box score, it was just off the charts. I watched the tape. It was mostly because their offensive execution was flawless.
Yeah, they did such a really nice job of moving the ball side to side, opened up the court for them. It makes it tough for the defense when you spread out and move the ball the way they did, and they got high-quality shots as a result. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Kept alive. He goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Cavaliers on D. And Wall. Here we go now. Pass to Beal. Back to Wall. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Wall's got his second basket of the night.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Hurry, good.
Nice pass. Right on target.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Irving kicks to Fry. LeBron outside. Here's Love. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And the second free throw, good. Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Wall kicks to Beal. Boards out with a screen for Beal. Shoots off the screen, and Washington again with the bucket.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
The Cavaliers trailing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. LeBron with a screen on Beal. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Outside for Beal. From the baseline. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Quality free throw shooter a year ago, about 79%.
And he's good on the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed to split the season series.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. He feeds it to Murray. shot from 11 feet away. And good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Beal against Waiters. Left side, Wall. Beal up top. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. That one wide left.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Well, wide open look for Love. And Waiters has it in the corner. Fry at the elbow. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Who are the league's best setup artists? Let's check it out. Second, John Wall.
You know, the best passers always know where everybody is on the floor, especially their teammates. And they've got it down to an art form as to how to get their teammates the ball.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Wall, averaging 19 points per contest. Dishes to Pierce. From deep three-point range, Wall's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Pass to James. Over to the wing. Fry with the ball. Nene on him. And here is Fry. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
Don't forget, he also tallied 4 blocks, so it's a factor in a lot of different ways.
A different look now for Cleveland. Checked in for James. Harris comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Wall. It is now to Beal. Nene with the screen on Harris. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Here's Harris. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Washington with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Their offense really sputtered in that game. They went through stretches where points became very hard to come by.
And Steve, you know, their play wasn't terrible. It wasn't too bad, but this game still is about making shots, and the shot making wasn't there.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, they're doing okay as the season goes on. They're shooting about 76% as a team.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Cleveland. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, Wall. Feeds to Nene. A jump hook. Some solid defense there from Fry.
Tell you what, if their success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Shots good by Miller. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Nene setting the pick for Wall. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Wall's got 6.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
Harris a screen on Wall. In the corner, Varejau with it. Taken away by Nene. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal's running. Porter, no luck. Harris with it. Picked up by Nene. Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Harris dishes to Verajao. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Cavaliers score. Washington with the ball. They trail by 3. Outside, Wall. And there's the feed to Porter. Back to Wall. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what you guys are from Cleveland, what's your take?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron in its center. LeBron James is out there with Anderson Varejao, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dellavedova in at the 2. James with it. Pass to Irving. High in the post. Nene on him. Fry. Good.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hey guys, black hole in their last game against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He finished with 13 points and, as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight. Well, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Here's Thompson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. Outside, Wall. Murph, and he jams it with authority. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Bucket 6. Here's James, using his post move to get the 2 points. James has got his second basket.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
All with it, guarded now by Irving. There's a good screen. And Beal kicks the Wall. He dishes it to Porter. Back to Wall. Fade away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Now, here's Fry. Defense right on him. On right side. Trying to get open is Thompson. Cannot hit.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And Beal kicks to the net. Rejected by Fry. Waiters passes to Fry. And he gets the bucket. Fry's got 9 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
A great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, trying to rack up those block shots, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by John Wall. Irving dishes to Waiters. Nice shot by James. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Wall with another miss.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw, good waiters. And the first half ends.
Hi, Kevin.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Then there's Nene. Then it's Pierce. And it's Murray in at power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here's Fry. He kicks it to Love. The 9-footer's on the mark. Love's got 5 now.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
Wizards trailed by 5. Outside, Wall. The pass to Nene. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Irving kicks to Love. It's blocked. Now Pierce. Right now averaging 15 points a game. All with it. He's picked up by Irving. Beal the pass to Wall. Here's Murray. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving against Wall. Pass to LeBron. There's the triple. Here's Fry. Soft touch off the glass. Fry's got 11.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just a pretty determined play.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Shoots from the baseline. Love at the elbow. He feeds it to Waiters. Kicks it to Irving. Pierce against Waiters. Dishes it to Love. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats from LeBron. He's getting around 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. I'll tell you what, he's been scary good over that run of games, just taking his usual brand of stellar offense and even building on it.
And Steve, you know that's not easy to do considering the high level he already plays at on an everyday basis. To move the needle another notch higher, especially.
Wall dishes to Pierce. It's Beal on the wing. This is it to Nene. Fades and shoots. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 9 points.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Number 5 is John Wall.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and deliver the offense in addition to running the offense. What a star-studded bunch of players.
Yeah, I agree with you. The thing that to me makes these guys special, Steve, is that they can do so many things to enable and help their offense. Not all point guards in the league have the unique combination of skills to juice that these guys do. And they've done it on a night-in, night-out basis. And I've marveled at their consistency as well.
Here's Nene. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out Washington, 8 games out.
Well, I think for Washington, they found wins really hard to come by. I mean, so far it's been the same story. They're one of the teams that is still looking for answers.
And after an offseason where they'd hoped they'd made some strides, the early returns have not been good. Clark, we'll see if they can get things heading in the right direction.
And here's Wall. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Nene kicks the Wall. Here's Murray. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
They've got a big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
Wizards trailed by 9. Beal, the pass to Pierce. The dish to Beal. Feeds it to the Wall. A 10-footer. Bank shot, no good.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over it.
Boy, I like the closeout there, Steve. Well done.
The drive by James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving with it. He's picked up by Wall. Now here's Fry. He's got 11. It's deflected. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers.
That's all right.
Here's Wall. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Irving kicks to Fry. The feed to Thompson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. For Cleveland, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And so Thompson nails both of them. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Beal dishes to Wall. Outside for Beal. Back to Wall. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Beal. High post try. Shot is off. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist. Easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Cleveland leading by 10. So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love at the 3 and the 4. And it's Fry in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Black Hole's going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pierce with the screen on Waiters. Here's Wall. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Love with the screen for Irving. Here's Fry. Second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Gortat. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Wizards making a switch here. Murray's checked in. The first one falls.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Now here's Wall. Quarter a screen on Irving. Wall passes to Murray. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's Irving. He dishes it to Fry. He kicks it to Love. That drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Beautiful dish down low.
Ball again, Irving. Porter in the corner. On the basket to Nene. Kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
James kicks to Irving. Nene against Love. Washington with the rebound. Murray's got his third rebound on the night. Ball kicks to Nene. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here is James. Pass to Fry. Takes it off the glass. Fry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Irving dishes to LeBron. LeBron right side. Shot clock at 6. Porter with the steal. Wall attacking. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
A nice shot by LeBron.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Wizards trailed by 11. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Wall.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high brows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's James. And he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's Murray. Back to Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Irving kicks to LeBron. The baseline J. Goes back up, and there's the layup. Count the bucket from Fry. Fry's got 9 points here in the second half. Here is Porter. Dishes at the wall. And it's Pierce in the corner. Here's Murray. And that one's good.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Waiters passes to Irving. Pass to LeBron. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Fry. And there's the call on the net. And the deal's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Washington on D. Irving kicks to Waiters. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, it's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
And now Doris Burke from the sidelines.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told Black Hole that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
You know, they haven't had the best day inside. They got one when it mattered most.
Beal dishes the wall. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Really, Wall is a master knocking shots down like that.
LeBron passes to Fry.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Black Hole. He's got 19 rebounds and a steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
All with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
The Cavaliers leading by 13.
Hammer time! Hammer time!
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he? And these are the types of games where it's obvious one team clearly had the edge. Tonight, it's going to be a great win by a large margin for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round 1 of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra meaning for the players.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Black Hole. He did all the dirty work that they need, clearing out space underneath, securing boards. Not the best shot, long range, and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Now Irving. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently hit your shot?
I just put in so many hours in the gym. You I called you in here for a reason.
Yeah, what's up, Coach?
I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my coaching philosophies, something that's become very important to me over the years.
I'm all ears.
Basketball is not boxing. It's a team sport. It's about learning to put your own needs aside to focus on what's best for the team. When we succeed, we all do it together. When one person is down, we're all down.
Oh, you talking about Ubuntu. I've been hearing about that for years. I'm all about that.
Good. With your role here, I think it's really important for you to embrace this too, and for you to help your teammates do the same.
Of course, Coach. Man, it's about the team. It's not about personal accolades or recognition and stats. It's really about winning.
Exactly. Glad to hear you're on board. Just keep thinking along those lines, and it will make a difference to the team.
Hey, Coach, I'm with it, all right? I appreciate the talk.